Before we start playing our game, let's review what we talked about earlier. We know that to identify a shape, we've been counting the sides and angles. And we know that a polygon with 4 straight sides is called what? I bet you said a quadrilateral. We know that different quadrilaterals have different names. And we can figure out a quadrilateral's specific name by looking at the types of sides and the types of angles. Earlier, we talked about how a right angle is a corner that the corner of a square fits exactly. I can use my index card to figure out if it is a right angle. When I put my index card down, I notice that both sides touch and the corner fits exactly. That tells me that this corner is a right angle. What is a right angle? Say your answer out loud. I bet you said a right angle is a corner that the corner of a square fits exactly. And you're right. Let's try a few more. Is this a right angle? Yes or no? I bet you said yes. Why is it a right angle? Say your answer out loud. Right, the square corner fits exactly in the angle. What about this? Is this a right angle? Yes or no? I bet you said no. Why is it not a right angle? I bet you said it's not a right angle because only one side touches. The other side crosses into the index card. So both sides don't touch, the square corner does not fit exactly. Let's try one more. Is this a right angle? Yes or no? I bet you said no. Why is it not a right angle? I bet you said it's not a right angle because both sides do not touch. The square corner does not fit exactly. Nice work. We also talked about parallel sides, and we learned that parallel sides go the same way and never cross. If I put my 2 sticks on opposite sides of this quadrilateral, I can see that the sides go the same way and never cross. They're parallel. Let's try another one. Are these 2 sides parallel? Yes or no? I bet you said yes. How do you know that they're parallel? I bet you said that they're parallel because the sides go the same way and they never cross. What about these 2 sides? Are they parallel? Yes or no? I bet you said no. Why not? I bet you said they're not parallel because the sides cross if you continue to move them. Nice work. Now let's play our game. We're going to play a game called Guess the Rule. Step 1. We need to look at the quadrilaterals to figure out how they were sorted. What is this shape? Say your answer out loud. I bet you said it's a square. What do you notice about the square? I bet you said you notice that a square has 4 straight sides and 4 angles. Let's check to see if the square has any right angles. Is this a right angle? I bet you said yes. Why? Right, the corner of a square fits exactly. What about this? I bet you said yes, because the corner of a square fits exactly. Let's try one more. Is this a right angle? I bet you said yes, because the corner of a square fits exactly. And is this a right angle? I bet you said yes, because the corner of the square fits exactly. Nice work. Now let's check for parallel sides. Is this a pair of parallel sides? Yes or no? I bet you said yes. How do you know? I bet you said you know that these sides are parallel because they go the same way and never cross. Let's check our other pair of sides. Are these sides parallel? Yes or no? I bet you said yes because they go the same way and never cross. So we know that a square has 4 straight sides, 4 right angles, and all sides are equal. Nice work. What strategies can we use to help us guess how our quadrilaterals are sorted? Say your answer out loud. I bet you said we could ask what this group of quadrilaterals has that the other group doesn't. We can think about their attributes. We can also look at the type of angles to see if there are any right angles and look at the type of sides. Nice work. Let's keep going. What do you notice is the same about all of these quadrilaterals? Say your answer out loud. I bet you said that we learned from before that this quadrilateral had 4 right angles and 4 equal sides, with 2 pairs of parallel sides. And if we check all of the quadrilaterals, we'll notice that each of them has 4 right angles and 4 equal sides. So what do you notice about all of these shapes? What do we call these types of quadrilaterals? Say your answer out loud. I bet you said they're all squares. How do you know that they're all squares? Say your answer out loud. I bet you said you know because they have 4 right angles and 4 equal sides. Let's check to make sure that our rule is correct. Is this a right angle? Yes or no? I bet you said no. So this shape does not have 4 right angles. Is this a right angle? Yes or no? I bet you said no. So this shape does not have 4 right angles. Is this a right angle? Yes or no? I bet you said no. You're right. So that shape also does not have 4 right angles. So we know that all of the shapes on this side are squares because they all have 4 right angles and 4 equal sides. But the shapes on this side do not all have 4 right angles or 4 equal sides. Think about the work that we did together. What strategies will you use to figure out the rule that was used to sort the shape? Say your